Welcome to Everything Air Guns with Tom from Wisconsin. Today I want to shoot some 22 pellets at a 3/4 inch board and see if any make it through. I have had a couple pellets make it through before. It's usually a rare occasion. One of them that made it through for me was on my very first shot I ever took with that gun. And I think maybe it was due to the lube from the factory possibly dieseled it. I'm not sure, but that's just my suspicion. So the last thing I probably forgot to do in that my last video, the 22 plate penetration test, was just let you compare the mangled pellets to brand new ones. So today I quick set them up just so you can make a quick comparison before we move on to today's test. So there's the 22 hollow point unfired and fired. Ruger Super Point fired and unfired. This is in the paper plates again. Gamo rocket to the left unfired, to the right fired. See if I can get a nice focus there. There we go. We had a Gamo red fire to the left unfired, to the right fired, and notice the little tip in front, I guess kind of in the middle. That came from the fired pellet. Gamo red fire. And for the 177 we fired a couple 177s. We fired the winner from the 177 plate penetration test, and we fired the hollow point as kind of a control, so we can compare it to the 22 hollow point. So here's the hollow point. These pellets just got smashed. And then lastly, the gold plate, I didn't put up a new pellet because this pellet did not mangle. This pellet is not made out of lead. It's designed not to smash. It's designed to go through. Alright, so now we are going to load up the Ruger. And we're gonna fire into a 3/4 inch board. See what happens. See if we go through it at all. Alright, meet you at the board. Oh yeah, one last thing. So for today's test, we're going to be using the same 22 pellets though. So it's going to be the hollow point, Ruger Super Point, the Gamo rocket, and the Gamo red fire. We're at that board. First I'm going to fire the Crosman hollow point, and it's a 14.3 grain. Ruger Super Point, 17 grains, and I'm pretty sure this is the heaviest pellet I have. Gamo rocket, 14.5 grains. And last, the Gamo red fire at 15.4 grains. I honestly don't expect this one to have a chance, but let's just fire it and see what happens. Alright, back at the results table here. Get them all marked. So we started with the Crosman hollow point. See if I can get you a good look at that. I'm not really sure if I see the pellet or not, or just grains of wood. Might be the pellet in there. You'll see something interesting on the other side though, so I'm not sure if it is. Super point. This is the heaviest pellet. There's a focused look at the hole. Moving on. Gamo rocket. And the gamo red fire. So check for blowouts. So anyway, we want to check the back, see if we have any blowouts. There it is, 3/4 inch board. As you can see, we didn't have a clear pass through, I don't think, but we did split the wood on the back. Some other pellets there, don't mind those. Those are just from other tests. Focused on this split though, because it came, if you watch the hollow point here, let's see here. I'll try and zoom out so you can see about where this lines up. Oh, I guess I am zoomed out. Okay, so there's the hollow point. If we just turn it straight over, you can see that's right where the blowout occurred, right opposite side of the hollow point. So I know it was the hollow point that did it. Couldn't be the super point because that's just not in the right spot. Alright, so let's check out this image here. Peel this back a little, see what's under there. Well, I don't know if I can quite make it to see the pellet, but as you can see, it darn near made it through. And that was the Crosman hollow point, 14.3 grains. Those hollow points are amazing, and they're one of the cheapest pellets you can get. So that is why I stock up on many of them. Pretty many anyway. A bunch of 177s behind this last daisy here. All hollow points. And over here we got 22s and 22s. Alright, I can't necessarily dig these out to show you any deformations or anything this time. What I can do is I took that splinter that fell off from the other side. I can just kind of show you how deep these go. Let me zoom in all the way first. See if I can get a focus. Grab that splinter again. Sorry about the shadow. I don't know if there's anything I can do. Hang on, let me try. Alright, we're back. One more refocus. See if we can do this. So this one, I just put my finger down on the board. So I put it in here, and I marked it off with my finger. I don't know if we can pull it out. Okay, so let's go to the next one. See if we can get that much, or oh, not quite. So my finger doesn't hit the board here quite. So the hole anyway, or as far, well, let's see, is that the deepest part? Yeah. Okay, yeah, not quite. It's real close. They're almost the same, actually. If I go to the deepest part that I can go to in this rocket. So far the red fire over the rocket. Let's see if super point. I'm trying to get you in the light. Hang on. Okay, focus. So the super point, my finger's again not quite hitting that board. I got about that much more to go. Okay, I'm gonna line this up here. But I already know the answer on the next one. Last one is the crosman hollow point, and my finger definitely touched right away, and I can even stick this thing in more. So that one went in about that far. Looks like, oh, I don't know, almost half inch maybe. Alright, so what else is there to cover? I don't think too much. I think we're done with this one. Sorry I wasn't able to dig them out. That would have been fun to see the deformations, but I would actually have to grab a saw and cut into that. Maybe I will sometime. So last look at that Ruger 22 we used. Man, it's a beautiful gun, ain't it? Like a little logo thing on the back there. Phoenix. Let's see if I can focus it. Alright guys, it's been Everything Air Guns with Tom from Wisconsin. Please do like and subscribe.